Hey everybody. Today I wanted to share one of my favorite songs with you, and this is How Deep the Father's Love for Us by Stuart Townend. Before I jump into the song, I'm going to read just a few verses from Ephesians that are about this song. So it's Ephesians 3, verses 17 through 19. It says, "Then Christ will make his home in your hearts as you trust in him. Your roots will grow down into God's love and keep you strong. And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how high, and how deep his love is. May you experience the love of Christ, though it's too great to understand fully. Then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God." And as the song title says, the song is about how deep God's love is for us. And anytime I hear this song or I play it, I sing it, I've led it, I'm convicted to remember, no matter what my circumstances are, remember how big God's love is for me. If things are going great, everything seems to be clicking, I'm on a great path, still remember how big God's love is, that he sent his only son to die for me, that I could be saved. If things aren't going so well, I'm making mistakes, I'm feeling down on myself, I'm wrestling with my anxiety, remember how big God's love is for me. When the circumstances are crazy in the world and stuff just doesn't make sense and there's hurt and there's pain, take some time to remember how big God's love is. So I would encourage you today, either right now or after you listen to the song, and I know everybody's super busy, but just take a few minutes and remember the depth of God's love for you. That's like my good friend Julie Hack said recently in a sermon, remember to remember. So take some time today to remember how big, how deep God's love is for you. So here's Stuart Townend's How Deep the Father's Love for Us. How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that he should give his only son to make a wretch his treasure. How great the pain of searing loss, the Father turns his face away, as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory. Behold a man upon the cross, my sin upon his shoulders. Ashamed I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held him there until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. I will not boast in anything, no gifts, no power, no wisdom, but I will boast in Jesus Christ, his death and resurrection. Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, but this I know with all my heart, his wounds have paid my ransom. Why should I gain from his reward? I cannot give an answer, But this I know with all my heart, his wounds have paid my ransom. But this I know with all my heart,